Hey there, this is Teacher Lab Podcast, episode 217, Learn English with Elvis Presley Suspicious Minds. Hey, I'm Ola, an English teacher with over a decade of teaching under my belt. I firmly believe that unlocking fluency is within your reach. In fact, the key to fluency is in your pocket. Imagine confidently speaking English, conquering your fears, and embracing effective communication. Join my Top People newsletter for weekly motivation and free materials. Enjoy your journey to fluency. Happy learning! Hello there, thank you for being here. In this episode, we're analyzing another song lyrics, Elvis Presley Suspicious Minds. It's an iconic song that has left a mark on the music world. Released in 1969, it highlighted a pivotal moment in Presley's career, as it was his return to the top of the charts after a period of creative exploration in Hollywood. This track is a perfect blend of rock, soul, and pop with its infectious rhythm and passionate vocals. The song's lyrics tell a story of love and distrust, the essence of complicated relationships. Elvis's emotive interpretation is particularly captivating. Suspicious Minds is a song that has stood the test of time, resonating with audiences of all ages. It remains a testament to Elvis Presley's legacy as the king of rock and roll and continues to be celebrated as one of the greatest hits in music history. Let's look into the lyrics of Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Please notice the past form of catch. It's pronounced caught. Caught. Listen to this sentence. He caught a cold last week. We're caught in a trap. Next verse. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? Let's remember this phrase. I don't believe a word you say. Why don't you believe a word I say? Moving on. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Suspicious minds. When you are suspicious, you have a feeling that somebody has done something wrong, illegal, or dishonest without actually having any proof. You just don't trust, and you cannot go on together with someone you don't trust. If you're suspicious, you're constantly looking for evidence that someone is dishonest, and no relationship can be built on that. 2 example sentences. When he saw the unfamiliar car parked in front of his house, he became suspicious and called the police. The teacher became suspicious when she noticed that several students had very similar answers on the test. Let's go on, shall we? So if an old friend I know stops by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? This is the first conditional. Please go back to episode 36 if you feel you need to refresh that grammar point. So, he wonders, what if an old friend comes up to me and say hello? What will you do? Will you again become suspicious, distrustful? Listen to this sentence that showcases the first conditional. If she comes up to us, we will talk to her. Next verse. Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can't see that tears are real. I'm crying. Look at him, how poor. His girl is asking him where he's been. What a disaster. I start to think he's hiding something. What's the problem? Just tell her where you've been. Well, he sees it differently. He's tired of her suspicions. They are not fair. He's crying. Look at the tears in his eyes. He's so honest. Well, maybe he is. Listen to this sentence, or these 2 sentences. Where have you been? Why are you asking me where I've been? One last verse. Oh, Let our love survive, I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die, when honey you know I've never lied to you. I feel like I believe him. He wants his love to continue to survive. He promises he will dry the tears from her eyes, so he will make her happy. He doesn't want this good thing, this good relationship to die. And he's never lied to her. Do you trust him? Maybe I'm naive, but I do. She's just overly suspicious. Listen to these sentences. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks in his career, he managed to survive in the competitive world of business. Have you ever lied about your age to get into a club? Time for you to say something out loud. Here come the sentences, and I want you to repeat them all. Where have you been? Where have you been? He caught a cold last week. He caught a cold last week. I don't believe a word you say. I don't believe a word you say. Why don't you believe a word I say? Why don't you believe a word I say? If she comes up to us, we will talk to her. If she comes up to us, we will talk to her. Why are you asking me where I've been? Why are you asking me where I've been? Have you ever lied about your age to get into a club? Have you ever lied about your age to get into a club? Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks in his career, he managed to survive in the competitive world of business. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks in his career, he managed to survive in the competitive world of business. When he saw the unfamiliar car parked in front of his house, he became suspicious and called the police. When he saw the unfamiliar car parked in front of his house, he became suspicious and called the police. The teacher became suspicious when she noticed that several students had very similar answers on the test. The teacher became suspicious when she noticed that several students had very similar answers on the test. That's it for today. I'm sure this episode helped you to practice speaking, refresh the vocabulary, or maybe taught you some new words or collocations. Go and have a listen to Elvis's song and sing along. Why do we only meet here? Let's have a chat on Instagram where I hang out every day. Find me on Instagram and say hello. I'll be so happy to see you there. Don't forget to complete the worksheet for this episode. Is available at teacherola.com/217. I'll be back next week. Until then, stay fearless, keep speaking and take care. And say it out loud. Bye for now. caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? We can go on together with suspicious minds.